No, we haven't discovered the elephant's graveyard. It is the edge of the charmingly named Death Pit, a hole in the ground where all the surplus bits of carcass unused as either food or trophy by the Blaser Safari Lodge end up. We are hoping that this is the table where the jackals will dine tonight. Is this where you bring your victims?
Yeah, this is all the leftovers, we bring them here.
So everything you don't use from the antelope, you bring them here and you just leave them out and they get taken away?
No, we've got a hole there back there,
okay.
A big hole. But what happens is the hyenas and the vultures and the jackal, they go inside and they take it and they pull it to wherever they want to eat it, and then they eat it. Mostly they put it up here. There's also a tree over there. It's also got some bones underneath.
Right. And jackal control for you is like fox control for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So should we go and do something?
Yes, let's do that.
Just like at home, the FoxPro is a popular choice here in Africa, but clearly we are scrolling through a different menu. Carl starts off with a jackal call, but I have a feeling we've arrived here a little late for any action. I'm not getting the same sort of foxing confidence that I get with Roy back home. So we call it a night and deploy Plan B the following evening. There are plenty of takers, even though we are weary from a full day's hunting. Somehow the idea of going foxing or jackaling appears to the nostalgic side of Germany-based Blaser Brit Darren Hull, and Zeiss's Stefan Buehring just wants to be out hunting. Just like with the leopard in the laundry we showed you a couple of weeks ago, Mark is taking us to see something slightly out of the ordinary.
We're going to head off to the bottom section of the property where my maintenance manager found a dead giraffe. We're just going to have a quick look at it, see if there's any jackal activity around it, and if there is, we might just sit down there for about an hour or two. Maybe we'll have a bit of luck with a jackal.
Any idea what the giraffe died?
Unfortunately not. We can't see any marks on it. Obviously we didn't find it quick enough. Part of it was chewed on already, so it's difficult to say.
Is it bad news when you lose an animal like that?
It's terrible news because I only released those giraffe last year August, and they're all young animals. They probably 3 or 4 years old, so they are very young, and it's a pity for us to have lost one. And it looks like it's a bull, so it's always a pity.
The giraffe blocks the whole track. If only this were smell-o-vision. The pictures in this case only tell part of the story.
Definitely looks like a young female, because you can see the tuft of hair on top of the horn, which the females have. The bulls have a bald patch on top, and that's how you see the difference just by looking at their heads. And this is a youngster. This thing is 2 or 3 years old. I'm not sure, to be quite honest. I really don't know. It's too late to see if there's any marks on its neck, on its backside, on its rump. If something, a leopard wouldn't really jump onto a giraffe. It's just too big. But I mean, anything's possible. If you look, it looks like she fell down and she was kicking. You see the grass is flat where you're standing, Darren.
Yep.
So it looks like she was doing this with her feet. Where are they?
Yep.
How long would you say she's been here?
Probably about 4 days, 3-4 days. She could have been kicked in the stomach by another giraffe, and all of a sudden she gets internal bleeding. It's so difficult to say. She could. I was just thinking now. She could have been pregnant. She could have had a miscarriage or something went wrong. It's so difficult to say.
Unfortunately, the carcass doesn't have any signs of scavengers, which makes Mark think twice about staying here. One possible theory is that the animals are too wary, with the giraffe looking too intact.
We found a dead zebra, and when we hung the zebra in the tree for a hyena, we had to cut the head off, because the hyenas wouldn't otherwise eat the meat, because they know that the zebras can bite them. Once the head was off, then the hyenas ate it.
Wow.
So I don't know if this is the case where where they think, the jackals think it's just lying here because the head's still on. I'm not sure.
We head off to glamorous destination number 2, the death pit again. You can tell we're getting close. The vultures and marabou stalks give a sense that there's stuff round here that's past its sell-by date. This time we get a better look at the death pit. The smell does take some getting used to. Stuff rots in Africa a bit faster than it does in the UK. Stefan is the man with the Blaser rifle tonight, topped off with a perfect foxing, jackaling, coyoteing or even dingoing scope, the Zeiss Duralyt. Mark sets the FoxPro again and we make ourselves comfortable behind the death pit. We try and breathe through our mouths as the whiff on the wind keeps us on our toes, but only for so long. As we lose the light, Darren and Mark try and get a different type of wind blowing when they change the call to lion, but their tittering gives them away. No jackal. Next time, Roy is coming with us to show Namibia a few foxy tricks.